Earlier this week, White House spokesman Jay Carney said President Obama believes that individual cities should determine how to deal with the Occupy Wall Street demonstrators. So is the president passing the buck on the handling of the protesters? Time to grade his performance right here on the report card. Peter Schiff is still with us, and joining him, former advisor to Hillary Clinton and Fox News contributor Jehmu Greene, and conservative comedian and Fox News contributor Steven Crowder. Good to have you all here. Jehmu, let me start with you. Is the president sort of having a different tone with the Occupy Wall Street protesters now than he did when he started?
Well, I think that the most important tone that he's having with them is that he's their man on the inside. He's the one who is actually pushing an agenda through these executive decisions that we've seen in the last few weeks that are really actually trying to get at why they're frustrated, why they're, really fearing their future. So I give him a B+ on his handling of the Occupy Wall Street. I wish that he hadn't had Jay Carney do all of the talking for him. I hear that the FBI was probably in the mix coordinating some of these evictions that happened. But at the end of the day, it is about real change. It is about getting to the frustrations, and he's making that happen no better.
Well, here's what he said. Let's take a look.
The most important thing we can do right now is those of us in leadership letting people know that we understand their struggles, that we are on their side, and that we want to set up a system in which hard work, responsibility, doing what you're supposed to do is rewarded.
All right, Steven Crowder, you've been to 4 cities looking at some of the Occupy protests. Did you see hard work, responsibility, and doing what you're supposed to do?
None of the above. And I give Barack Obama an A on this one, actually, for abject failure. I think it's important here to note that, he's going to do what he always does.
Jehmu almost kicked you.
Right, I know. She did, underneath the table. He likes to throw people under the bus, but this movement is not Jeremiah Wright. It's not Bill Ayers. These people are getting louder, they're unruly, they're violent, and Americans are sick of these folks. So I think now Americans are realizing you're talking about the Democratic Party, who condemned the Tea Party for a long time, when really, agree with them or not, they're mostly moms and dads who are providing peaceful protests, trying to affect real political change in Washington. These folks are really essentially unemployed lowlives who commit sexual assaults in between defecating on cop cars. You're looking at over 300 felonies committed at these places.
That's pretty graphic.
I have the picture. It's gross. It's up on my website. You don't want to see it.
No, we really don't. Peter, you've also been down to the New York protest. React to Jehmu. Do you think that this is a wonderful group of people who just have some honest grievances, or is it a mob out of control?
Well, I think the majority of them are socialists, and I got to give Obama just an F on principle for what he just said. He said that we have to create a system that rewards hard work. We don't have to create anything. It was created by the Founding Fathers hundreds of years ago. He's destroying that system. Capitalism is what rewards hard work. He wants something different. He wants socialism, and I think that's what a lot of the people who are occupying Wall Street want. I think if the president is getting advised to distance himself from that, that's good advice. But I think in his heart, he wants to join them because that's what he believes in, and what he just said proves it.